Got all these bets. Got all these bets. These bet slips, and I don't know what to do. All right. Oh, my glasses. Gotta put the glasses on. I still don't know what to do. Oh. You know what? You know what I have to do? I have to call up the PD King, CJ. I gotta call him up. Yo, what's good, dude? Yeah, I know, man. There's so much stuff to bet on today. I really haven't even gone into anything, haven't researched anything. I know, crazy, right? You know what? Let me add Tommy to the call. I guarantee you he's got his bet slip made up already. Dingers, the whole 9 yards. Let me just add him to the call real quick. Hold on.
Do it. Mizorowski, the Scoobs. Decisions. Oh, hang on 1 second. That's CJ. Maybe he can help. How's it going, pal? You too? Dude, I got no idea what to do. Got no advice to give you. But you know who does have advice? The parlay guy. Yeah, Rob the parlay guy. Yeah, let's go ahead and phone him in. Hang on 1 second.
Oh, is that Tommy? Let me see what Tommy wants. What's up, Tommy Stats? What's going on? You don't know what to put on your bet slips? And you talk to none of you know what to put on your bet slips. I've been polishing me and PD King's golf trophies, and I haven't had time to do any research. All right, how about I call Kel Dog and see what he's got for his bet slips? All right, hold on.
The Phillies, no, they got a weird mascot. I can't do that. The Cardinals, that's a little bit of a stretch. Oh, who is that? Oh, what's up, Rob? I know, dude. I can't find anything either. Like, what are we supposed to bet on? There's nothing going on. What do you bet? Don't talk about Ethel like that. That's a little rude, okay? You know what? Let me hang on. Let me just call Parker. Let me see what he has to say, and then we'll go from there. That's all we gotta do. All right. I'll talk to you later. Hey, Parker.
Hey, Kel. Hey, guys, what's up? Guys, I'm going to work. Just watch Just the Bet Slips on X and YouTube, presented by Fanfare Sports Network, weekdays at 6 and weekends at noon.
Of course! Just the bet slips!
On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is up, everybody? What is up? Welcome to Just the Bet Slips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only every day, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. All right, everybody, welcome to this Sunday edition of Just the Bet Slips here, August 10th, the year of our Lord 2025. Shout out to him. Shout out to the birthday boy yesterday, parlay guy Rob. Shout it out. Clap it up. Rob, how old are we today? Or what anniversary of the 30th birthday were we celebrating yesterday? It was really
It was the 13th anniversary of the 30th birthday.
Good old 43. Oh man, how does 43 feel? I know longest drive ever yesterday on the golf.
It was, which is ironic. On the 43, I hit my longest drive ever.
Listen, you got that old man strength going.
I hit it 291.
Oh wow,
that's a pipe.
And then I put 105 yards to about 5 feet, and then lipped out for eagle.
Yeah, because it's short par 5. You probably cut the corner a little too. So yeah, I mean, that course, I love that course. When you
guys members at this course, or are you just
no. Look, well, so when I was it's a first tee course. When I was a junior, and the one summer I played there every day because you could play for like $20 when you were a junior back then. You know, we're talking eons ago. It feels like a half century ago. You bought this card. So you bought the card and you got junior rates because you were a member of, as long as you were a resident of Chesterfield County, Virginia, shout out Chesterfield County. And you were a junior, you could buy this card for like $25 and then you got like this special junior rate there. So like I was like, I'm gonna get my money's worth. So I played for like $20 every time. And so I would go out, I'd play in the morning, and then I'd go to work at night. And yeah, that's what I did. And I'm telling you, I've eagled 5 holes on that course. Every par
Why do
5
one of
I've
you have a
eagled.
hole?
Huh?
Do either one of you have a hole in one?
I have
He
to.
has two. I missed one the other day off of a tree. About 4 feet.
Yeah, he did. I swear to God, I thought it went in. When it was off of a tree and in. I said as we were going to the green when we were playing, I said, dude, if that had gone in, I'd quit golf. Like the man Shanky McShanker pushed it. He actually pulled it. He just absolutely came across it and pull hooked the thing into a tree, and then it takes the perfect bounce right to the hole. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, now granted, I know one of my hole-in-ones was an absolute like skull to the face. Never got more than 5 feet off the ground. Hit the pin, went up, and then went down in the hole. I never even saw it. My playing partner saw it. But like, I still have a pretty one.
I mean, you know, hey,
A spin backer.
a
Like,
hole in one is a hole in one.
Yeah, it's true. I'm telling you right now, I would have sold my clubs. I would have then bought new clubs, but like I would have sold the clubs that I had in my bag. It would have been a tough sell, but I would have done it. But let's get into this whole thing. Well, Pat, how are you after post knee surgery, being a trooper, coming out here? Michael Jordan flu game yesterday, high on anesthesia. Right. You know you're bad when you actually start agreeing with Big Poppy. Like that's a big.
Yeah, that's my boy. He got me another boost today. So shout out to the popster. No, I'm doing all right. Just kind of hanging out. Video games, movies, trying to get us affiliated, and just got this ice pack on that goes off every half hour, and taking my painkillers. I'm not on a painkiller right now though, so I'm of level headed. As level-headed as I can be.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, calm down.
Yeah. But other than that, no, doing good. I'm excited. I mean, I gotta figure, as you can see, is my thing. I mean, gotta figure something out. I can't keep being this bad at. I mean, and again, like I'm not. We've talked about this. Like I'm hitting enough of the bets that I don't put on the sheet, but I'd rather be good on the sheet than the ones that I don't put on, because this is for everybody to see. So.
Right,
we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get in there. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Let's go ahead.
I hit more of your guys' bets than I hit my own bets.
Yeah, and that's the reason why we're a conglomerate together.
That's fair.
That's fair. Let's go ahead and jump into the thing to make sure we don't get sued. And speaking of affiliation, we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number 2, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford, and only bet what you can afford to lose. And last, but certainly not least, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. Please utilize the resource 1-800-GAMBLER to get you out of the quote-unquote fix that you're in. If you find yourself struggling with gambling addiction, please go and get the help that you need. It is massively important to us and to everybody in your life to get that taken care of. So, 1, we are not professional gamblers. 2, gamble responsibly at your own risk. 3, if gambling does become a problem, utilize 1-800-GAMBLER. You're also not affiliated with or sponsored by any specific sportbook, but we're working to do that so that way we can give you the best deals possible out there in the gambling world. So that is where we're at for the disclaimer, and then we will jump into the next portion, which I think he actually has. He has a video today. Let me make sure what he's got. Maybe. Yeah, he does. I don't know exactly what's on this video, but he's got a video. So we're gonna show it to the people. We're gonna show it to the world. It's our man, Sir Thomas of House Stats. Tommy, what you got today, man?
All right, BetSlips family, let's get this Sunday pick slate of the day. Let's get this thing going. All right, Ninger of the day, keeping it with a dynamic duo. Give me Seiya Suzuki at plus 400. If there's a Cub that I would like to pick to go deep today, it is definitely going to be Seiya Suzuki. I'm also going to pick Shohei Ohtani to go back-to-back just because of I like the pitching matchup for Ellie against Burrows. And Kyle Tucker's just that guy. He's just that dog. Had a good game yesterday. But now I go to the strikeout parlay. I've been toying with this all morning. I send in like 3 different ones, but I think I finally found it. let's go. Dylan Cease 6+. Michael King didn't get the strikeouts. Red Sox worked him into a pitch count, but the bullpen absolutely mowed down their offense. Dylan Cease, high strikeout guy. 6 is very doable for Dylan Cease. So let's kind of see how that goes. I like it overall. Not to say the Padres are going to win, but I do think he gets 6. Zach Wheeler 6+ against the Texas Rangers feels very doable. Again, another high strikeout guy. So I can see it working against that type of offense. Going in the 4+ range. Tyler Glasnow, don't let me down. Do not make me put you in the Kel doghouse. Going 4+ against the Blue Jays. Blue Jays do not strike out a lot notoriously, but Blake Snell went 10+, which gives me the encouragement that Glasnow can at least get 4, as he is also a strikeout guy. You meet Brian Wu. Brian Wu's been playing some phenomenal baseball. Love Brian Wu. He's been playing good baseball, striking out 4 against the Rays seems doable. And give me my boy Brandon Pfaadt, 4+. Got this at +136. Let's have a day. Let's go baseball.
Yeah, let's go baseball. Let's do
Yeah.
the things. But yeah, we'll go over him real quick here. He's got only dingers, Seiya Suzuki and Shohei Ohtani, +400, +185. You want to go ahead and use your David Ortiz Buckaroos on those bad boys. Go ahead and do that. I've got some other options in my head that I'm going to, but go ahead and smack those up. That's probably a good matchup to have. Yeah, there's your only dinger, Seiya Suzuki and Shohei. He's going up against Sonny Gray. I'm assuming Suzuki has good numbers against Sonny Gray. I have not checked those.
Yeah. Not in 10 plate appearances, he's 3 for 9 with a home run.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sure,
yeah,
yes.
that makes sense then. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Fire it up. Fire it up. That's the dream. That's what you wanting to see. That is only dingers
Okay.
today. And then he's got just the bags, Ellie De La Cruz 2+, and Kyle Tucker 2+. You get it at 115 and 120 respectively. That's on DraftKings. And then if you parlay, what are the odds on the parlay? It's 373. If you want to go ahead and rock the just the bags bet there with Tommy Stats, you're getting it right there. Yeah, what are we feeling on Tommy's bets? Now we'll get to the strikeout stuff when we get to that piece a little later, but what are we feeling?
I like the Seiya. You'll see why shortly. I don't like to bet against the Cardinals, but sometimes I'm really trying to get into the numbers, and the numbers say that he should be good for. I don't know about the home run, but he's should be good to make some good contact against Sonny. So I do not hate that one bit.
Fair enough. Parlay guy, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Shohei is pretty much any given day is going to hit home runs regardless
Oh,
of
yeah.
what's up.
I got some stats on Shohei.
And
too.
honestly, the other guy, I don't know a ton about, so it sounds good to me. It's against the Cardinals, so it's got to happen, right?
See, this is
That's a tough pull there.
This is kicking a guy when he's way down, and I'm like underground, and you're kicking me.
Yeah, man. The
Come
man's
on.
2 days off of surgery. You're doing that to
Yeah,
him?
what is this?
That hurts.
What is
the
this
squad.
shenanigans parlay guy? Yeah, come on. Can we just be one as a group today?
All I said was it's possible against the Cardinals. I mean, Sonny Gray likes to give up 5 or 6 runs a game. What do you want from me?
That's not true at all.
No, lately it has not been true. You're right. It was true for a while, but it's not been true lately.
It was true when he was a Yankee.
He gets 5 strikeouts. He gets 5 strikeouts, and he gives up 5 runs. It's fine.
No,
Yeah.
This is slander.
Death taxes
way.
and Sonny Gray giving up 5 runs.
Yeah.
This is slander, absolute slander. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Not as bad as
He's-
Eric Fetty that
he's-
I have now. So
He's 3 starts away from an 11 strikeout, 9 inning shutout.
that's one game.
Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. But that is just the bags and only dingers. Now we'll
I
get
love
to
you
our
guys.
next segment. And it is the 222 parlay. Go ahead,
Oh,
talk
nice.
to us here.
Yeah, so kind of taking a page out of Mr. Stats book here. literally and figuratively. Um, I don't know. I was looking at this morning, and I got my piece of paper here. I actually wrote it down.
Wow.
All right. So Otani, we just talked about him. These are a little ancillary. They're not as deep as my pitching stats that I got here. But just for reference, he's got 14 hits in his current 8-game hitting streak. So 14 hits in the month of August. Um, Vlad, on the flip side, and again, Otani's he's just a monster. Vlad has 10 hits in the month of August, so in 8 games as well. And then Saya is riding a 3-game hitting streak, and we also touched on his 3 for 9 against Mr. Gray. And honestly, whether it's Gray or not, the bullpen has been way better for the Cardinals. But if they can get to Gray, get him out in the 5th, and then Saya Suzuki gets 2 at bats against the bullpen, I don't see how this doesn't hit. So yeah, and it's a smaller one, as you can tell, but I want to get back on the board. It's 2-1. It's my most profitable bet on the show so far in the month of August. So why don't we get back on the board and get back on track with this little 2-2-2 to win $6?
Absolutely. Love every second of that. 222 to win 6 bananas. Big
Why
fan,
not?
of the
Yeah.
Vladdy and Saya for plus 170. And they just need to get a hit. So
Yeah, that's
you're not going deep in the well to get these guys. Appreciate that on that.
I would like to throw out there that I was not just taking a shot. I just did the math. He's given up 20 runs in his last 4 starts, including his almost 9-inning game, which is an average of 5 runs per game, which is what I said.
That's totally fair. You're allowed to say whatever you want.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying it. I didn't just say it to say it.
He's
No,
given
I
proof.
get it.
He's given proof.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean,
we'll see what
I'm
happens.
just glad that the Cardinals are not the Braves this year.
That is a very good point. That is a very good point.
I'm
glad
glad I'm not in this shots fired situation.
No, you won't see me
That's
deny
not a
that
shot.
at all.
That's not a shot. You said that yourself. Yeah, you said that yourself.
Yeah,
plenty of times.
I'm with
honestly,
it. I understand.
the fact that
I'm just saying,
the fact,
I'm just glad that it's shots going that way
it's
and
like
not at the Phillies.
no. We're on the same page. It's if you had told me at this point, August 10th, that I would have said that the Braves would be closer to what the Cardinals are than the Cardinals are what the Braves are now. But that's a fact. I definitely picked them to win the division.
I know I did.
I think most people did too. Yeah.
I can cash out for 2. I can cash out for 2 cents on that, so I did.
I did not. So just want to throw that one out there. I did not pick the Braves to win.
I appreciate them giving me 2 cents of my $5 back.
So you're saying there's a chance?
You can't even bet 2 cents on anything. I don't think.
No, you can't.
Right? Yeah.
You can't.
No, you
However,
got
you could use that with $1 to make more money a little bit later, and you could possibly do that on this next bet, which is the performance double of the day, brought to you by the PD King. And yeah, I'm going Wheeler 7+ in a Phillies money line today. And the stats, baby, Wheeler's K percentage versus this Rangers lineup is 28.6. And it's not even a small sample size because, shockingly enough, most of this Rangers lineup has faced Wheeler a handful of times. I'm actually going to pull that up real quick here. But yeah, I mean, it's like 108 plate appearances, so it's definitely not a small sample size whatsoever.
Yeah.
He has hit 7+ in 4 of his last 5 games and in 18 of 22 starts this season. He has 1 game where he was really bad, and then he has 2 6-strikeout performances and a couple of 3s. Those are his 2 misses, or his 4 misses on the year. Is 6 strikeouts and 3 strikeouts. So it's not like he's not having a good season in that regard. It's just, every once in a while he just doesn't hit it. But yeah. It's 119 plate appearances against this line. He's got, because Jake Berger, he faced a bunch. Jock Peterson, he faced a bunch with the Braves. He's gone up against Marcus Semien and Corey Seager a handful of times. So yeah, I mean, he's got plenty of stats against these guys. And so I don't know what the lineup looks like for the Rangers, but just looking at their roster and going up against that, he's got plenty of Ks versus these guys. The Phillies have won 5 of the last 6. Now, I know this last one here scares me a little bit. I know for a fact the Phillies have failed to sweep when winning the first 2 games of a series 7 times this season. it's crazy. It's crazy to think that. But
Yeah.
I don't think they make it 8 today. I think they finish off the sweep of the Rangers, and it'll be the first. And Friday was the first time the Phillies had won in Texas since 2014. An opening day start that Cliff Lee started for them. So there was another stat. They had lost 10 straight before Friday's game. Then they won yesterday against DeGrom, which was only DeGrom's second loss to the Phillies ever in his career, which is also crazy to think about. But it's Wheeler versus Corbin today. The Phillies against Patrick Corbin have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. They have six players. Now, granted, 2 of them overly don't count because they don't really have a massive sample size. But 6 players versus, and actually one of them, they share a position, so both of them won't play. But 6 of them have batting averages over 300 versus Patrick Corbin. Patrick Corbin has faced this Phillies lineup a lot of times to the tune of 213 plate appearances. So he's got plenty of time versus this Phillies lineup. Harper has a batting average of 311 versus Corbin. JT Realmuto, 378. Kyle Schwarber is 286, but he also has 2 homers against the man. You'll see why that's significant later. Trey Turner is hitting 308 versus him. Bryson Stott, 385. Rafael Marchand, that's the reason why I'm saying, one of them's going to play between JT and Rafael, so I don't know which. But he's 2 for 4 against him. And then Emundo Sosa is 2 for 3 against him with a triple. And one of Marchand's hits is a dinger. So if he starts today for JT, which I actually think will happen because it's day game after a night game, then I actually, this lineup gets a little deeper, or it doesn't get as deep with JT, but I feel like Edmundo's going to move up the batting order, so he's going to have more chances. He's had success against Patrick Corbin. Kyle Schwarber's going to be there. He's had success against Patrick Corbin. Just really good numbers for the Phillies versus Patrick Corbin in his career. So I have a lot of faith that this Phillies team is going to rack up a lot of runs, and they're going to succeed on this sweep. For Wheeler, 7+ in the Phillies money line. Also, Wheeler has been ravaged with a couple bad starts, but he got an MRI and it came back no structural damage, which means I think he'll be able to, go out there with a free mind and say, hey, and they skipped him. They pushed his start back to get a little bit extra rest because he was a little sore. So I feel like that extra rest is going to help him out. He's gonna come out fire and come out big today. What say you guys on the performance double of the day? Yes, Pat.
Is he still the odds-on favorite for the Cy Young?
No, it's Paul Skeens right now. But it's
the
top 3 guys for the Cy Young right now in the NL is Skeens, then Wheeler, then Sanchez.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Skeens is awesome, but I don't know.
I want wins out of a Cy Young winner, and Wheeler provides that. And I get
That's
you,
old school,
but it's one of those. Yeah, no, I get it. 100%. But I don't blame anybody for saying Skeens because he's been on fire. Yeah. So I don't blame it whatsoever. It's just one of those, it's tough to look at when you don't have the wins.
Yeah. I agree.
So, all right. Well, that's going to wrap it up for the performance double of the day, which brings us to the 750 Club. Rob, the parlay guy, is bringing us to the club. Hopefully he gets his first win of the month on the 750 Club after having a great month. What do we got today?
All right, so
hold on.
sorry.
Yeah,
go ahead. You're good.
I just had a question because I think you should start doing this, tracking the alternate 750 Club. I would like to know the stats on the alternate.
I'm probably up about 25 units on the alternate.
I said that yesterday on the show. I was like, I wish I had it in front of me because I bet both of them no matter what. So.
Right.
But yeah,
so
continue.
Here's the thing. No, you're good. So last month, everybody knows I was plus almost 30 units. I was 0 for 12 to start the month in the 750 Club last month. And then I hit 3 out of 5, and 3 of them were plus 1,000 plus. What my first win of that was when I bet one of these wild off the wall prop bet parlays. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today. I'm gonna try to bring it back with one of these. It got me back last month, so we're hoping to get it back this month. So I'm going Padres, Red Sox, no run first inning. So we've got a good pitching matchup.
with Cease versus I don't know how is it Bello or Bayo?
Hello, Bayo. something
Bayo.
like that, yeah.
Bayo. Okay, I was thinking it was Bayo, but
double L in Hispanic is a Y.
I didn't know
So
if he was Hispanic. To
llama
be
is
completely
actually
honest with you.
llama in
Yeah,
Spanish.
no, I knew that. I just didn't know if he was Hispanic, so I didn't want to butcher it, which is why I
No,
asked.
it's Bayo.
But
You just go with it. If it's a double L, just smack it up. Like
So-
Cantrell should actually be Cantrell.
Cease.
I'm really bad.
Cease has been pitching well. He has been a little bit up and down lately, but he's been pitching overall well. And Bayo actually, after I looked at the stats, has been pitching pretty good as of late himself. As we get past the first inning, I think we do today. Wheeler raced to 3 strikeouts. I can't believe the line that I got this at because Patrick Corbin has only hit has hit 3 strikeouts twice. He's hit less than 3 strikeouts once. And you have Wheeler who could strike out the side in the first inning. And it was only minus 150 or 180 when I bet it this morning.
I got a 155 right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To me, that's crazy odds. I was expecting this to be minus 250, 230.
I can tell you the reason why is because the Phillies are on the road. So they're thinking Corbin's going to have 1 extra half inning over Wheeler every time.
I hear you, but I still would take
I
Wheeler
agree.
all day.
I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm just saying, that's what's tough about these race to 3 when you're betting the road team guy is because it's okay, well, Corbin could literally strike out the side.
Yeah.
He could strike out the side in the first, and you're done.
I'm not sure he struck out the side at all this year, but it's possible. You're right.
Also a very valid point. I'm just saying.
This next one is a stat that I couldn't believe when I read it. So Cal Quantrill under 15 and a half outs. He has literally only made it past 15 outs twice in 22 starts. He went 6 innings and 5.2 innings, and everything else has been 5 innings or less. Even in a game where he only gave up 4 hits, he only went 5 innings. Even when he pitches well, he typically does not get past 5 innings because his pitch count gets pretty high. I think the last time he had a 4-hit game was against the Braves, and he gave up no runs, 4 hits, and was out in 5 innings. So I feel really good about this one. And then Tyler Glass now under 5.5 strikeouts. He's going against Toronto, would strike out the least. They're the least to strike out in baseball at 17.2%. He even not facing the Blue Jays, he's only hit this 3 of his last 6 games. So I like him to get probably around 4 or 5, but just not to get to 6. And then I got this, I believe, at plus 800 on the dot on DraftKings.
Yeah, you did. Here's my issue. I can't get under 15 and a half.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
Did it
down
change?
to 14 and a half right
It
now.
shifted
it dropped?
to 14 and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I bet it this morning, it was 15 and a half. That sucks.
Would you
No,
still
you're
like
good.
it at 14 and a half?
Let me look. He's hit 5 a lot, so that's the only problem is
Yeah, I mean, that line is just so good.
that's a good line. The 15 and a half is a bad line. That's a good
Wow.
one.
Yeah, he would literally have to finish 5 innings. Can the Braves hit him enough that he doesn't finish 5 innings?
I mean,
Is
he's
the
hit
question
5
we have to ask.
innings 4 of his last 5 games. Now his
Nice.
most recent outing was against Houston. He only went 4.1, but he gave up 7 earned runs in 4 innings, which is why he didn't make it. But
Damn.
Can the
And then
Braves
against the-
tag him?
against the Braves, he went 5 innings last time.
Ugh.
I know. This is.
But he went 5 innings, only giving up 4 hits. If he had
I can
he
get it at
he
1274.
he typically gets to 5, unfortunately.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm going to
you gotta
take the under. I'm going to take the under, and here's the reason why: is the Braves have been hitting better, so I'm just praying that they shell him early.
Yeah, it's tough.
Please,
They
God,
made it
make
a
me
tough
bad.
line.
That's a tough line. 15 and a half.
15 and a half to me was a lock, but 14 and a half is tough.
Yeah,
That's
that's
real
tough.
tough
That's
line.
tough.
We'll just hope that he only
boy.
goes 4 and a
I'm-
third and gives up.
I mean,
7.
I have this at 1274, so I really
That's what I just
can't.
got too.
Yeah, you're probably going to get a bigger bet because of the 14 and a half.
Yeah, 14 and a half makes. I'm betting $1. I'm betting
That's fair.
$1 on it.
That's fair.
I can't. I trust you, but I can't. That line just
Well, yeah, I mean, 14 and a half, I'd be the same way. At
No, it's
15 and a half, I bet $5 on this. On 14 and a half, I'd probably bet $1.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
fair. No, all is fair. Love
I
and more
just did pretty much the exact same thing that you just said, Rob.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Bet
just,
it both ways. Just did one a little bit more than the other.
Yep.
yeah, that's tough. That's a tough look. Real tough look.
They saw my bet and they were like, nope, not today, sir.
I mean, seriously, it probably just changed, depending on when you put it in.
Yeah, I mean, because
Yeah.
I only bet this at about 11 o'clock, so it wasn't that long
Yeah.
ago.
No.
Yeah.
Some people saw it and hammered it.
Yeah, oh, guaranteed. And then they were like, "Oh boy, we set the wrong
Yeah.
line. Oh god, we looked at the stats. Oh god, oh god." And then
He's
they
gonna
Yeah,
get 5. He's gonna get 5 on the dot, and then they'll take him out after he finishes 5.
Yeah,
Yep,
I couldn't believe
100%.
it. I couldn't believe the line when I saw it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad.
Well,
Let's
that
get a
is
W.
the 750.
Let's get a
Yeah, let's
750
get a W
W.
today. We need a W from the 750 Club today. Hopefully, you guys are rocking that. But it is time, ladies and gentlemen. It is green. It is soft. It is plushy. It is the tabletop. Boom. There it is.
Hey Cal, even with a bum knee 2 days after surgery, I can still do that better than you.
God,
I hope he listens to this.
You guys, quit fighting. Come on, guys.
Stop
You're
fighting.
friends.
It's just facts.
You're friends, guys. Quit fighting. No. All right. Well, the tabletop, we're going to start off with me today. I've got some performance doubles, and then I got a K parlay. And I also have a last call, but obviously that's off the sheet as of right now.
Yes,
Performance doubles, I'm taking the performance double of the day on the sheet because I like it. I'm taking Woo 5+ Ks in the Mariners line. If you want to push it to 6, I'm good with that. But I decided to go a little bit more conservative with 5+ because every once in a while he just doesn't strike out people. He's going up against a relatively tough matchup as far as the Ks are concerned, as he's going up against Tampa Bay, who don't strike out a bunch, but also don't strike out not a lot either, if that makes sense. I'm looking at the Rays. They strike out a 22.7% clip. So it's not like the worst like the Angels are, but it's not the best, such as like the Padres are for Brian Bayo, or, well, the Blue Jays are even better than them, truth be told. No, I'm looking. So, yeah, little tougher situation there. But, yeah, Brian Wu, 5+ on the Mariners money line. And then I'm taking Mackenzie Gore under. That's right. I'm going opposite on you, Mackenzie Gore, because you're in my doghouse, and I gave you a shot last week. And I sat there and I looked, and I was looking at bets today. And I went, there's no way. It's not possible. I'm going to go ahead and bring this up to the screen here. This man right here versus the Giants. All the numbers are super favorable. We're going to try to zoom in here. Do I got to go down? Down or up? Is it up? It's up. Look at these numbers. This man, 36.5% clip. An average underneath, too, versus this Giants team. An ex-WOBA of really low. I mean, that's a solid ex-WOBA. Very solid ex-WOBA. And I went, I can't do it. And then I looked at some other things on this same page. This is the WOBA, right? That's his actual weighted on base average, 228. His expected is 261, which means this man's gotten lucky. Look at the expected batting average. It's actually over 200. He's been giving up a high launch angle. That's strikeouts all day. And then his exit velo, not the best, but I mean, we're getting close to 90, which means hard hit contact that's just not falling. So I said, you know what? This strikeout percentage was the old Mackenzie Gore. You know, when you could trust him, when you could do things with him, when he wasn't in your stupid doghouse. But now he is. So I'm against Mackenzie Gore. I like the Giants to win, and I'm going to go ahead and take the under. The under on this man. The under. I'll say it again, the under. Because I don't trust him. I can't trust him as far as I throw. And the last time I put money on that son of a gun, he failed me. So he is permanently in my doghouse, and the only time I will bet on him is against him, technically. You are officially the worst shooter at the dice table, and I will always bet the don'ts against you, Mackenzie Gore, forever, because you will 7 out on me every stinking time, Mackenzie Gore. Every dang time.
I can't wait
plus
to
I
hear
gotta-
what Rob has to say.
I got a strikeout parlay. Imanaga, I got Sonny Gray. I've got Wheeler. I've got Woo. I've got Cease. It's a 5-for-5 bet. All of them, bet them for 5. And they get to 287. So that is the PD King of the day. Let's go ahead to Rob the parlay guy.
All right, so I'm going to start with bottom first, okay? I agree with everything CJ just said. every last second of what he just said. This man has hit 6 strikeouts 2 of his last 9 starts. I didn't think I'd ever say that about Mackenzie Gore at the first 2 months of this season.
You ain't
he
wrong.
hit this in every start. I don't know what's wrong with Mackenzie Gore, or if maybe this is just the real Mackenzie Gore standing up. I don't know. All I know is he struck the Giants out about 2.5 months ago 9 times. So he has history this season of striking them out more than 6 times. And this is kind of for science. PD King's going under. So I said, you know what? This is the perfect day. Like, if this is a guy who's going to be the bane of your existence, when you bet the under is when he hits the over. So I was like, you know what? Let me get a free unit out of this and bet the over and see what happens. Which one of us is the most unlucky is what I'm going with.
That's true.
We're going to find out today based on what Mackenzie Gore does.
We know darn well that if Mackenzie Gore goes over 6 strikeouts, the Giants are going to win this game. And if he goes under, the Nationals, by some grace of God, it's going to win this game. But thank God you didn't attach the Nationals.
I did not. I thought about it, but I did not. When he has 5 strikeouts through 3 innings and CJ is cussing me out in the chat, it's going to be because of this. But you know what? This is for science. He's in my doghouse too. He can get a toe out if he can get 6 strikeouts today.
The best case scenario for the show is he's got 5 and 5 2/3, and you could tell he's going to get taken out.
And he's got 89 pitches.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what's going to be best for the show.
It'd be bases loaded, and they leave him in for one more batter.
You guys got to go live. You guys got to go live if it gets down to something similar to that.
Lordy.
But we're going back to the strikeout parlay because the last parlay I hit, which when I went 5-2 earlier, the first 7 days, I'm 0 for whatever the last 2, 3, whatever it is. The last couple days was a strikeout parlay. I'm going Zach Wheeler 8+ strikeouts. This is the wildest stat I've ever said for a pitcher throwing 8+ strikeouts. He's hit this in 8 of his last 9. This guy just strikes guys out. Even when he had a bad day, he had 8 strikeouts a couple of weeks.
He had
4 weeks
10
ago.
and he got shelled.
Yeah, he had 10 and he got rocked. He has bad days and gets 8 strikeouts. So I have no doubts about 8 strikeouts today. He's also going against a team that is prone to striking out a fair amount. I think they're ranked 18th. Yeah, they're ranked 18th in strikeouts. They strike out at a decent clip. I think it's 22.7% of the time. Then I have Dylan Cease, 6+ strikeouts. He's hit 6+ strikeouts in 5 of his last 7, but he's going against a Boston team that strikes out 23.2% of the time. They're ranked 25th in strikeouts. They just strike out a ton. Dylan Cease gets to 6 Ks. Brian Wu, this is my Mr. Automatic. I just don't miss with Brian Wu. Every time I say I don't miss, and I don't jinx him because he still doesn't miss. He's gone 5+ strikeouts in 9 of his last 10. And he's going against a team that's ranked 20th in strikeouts at 22.7% of the time. And then lastly, I've got Casey Mize, 4+ strikeouts. He's hit this 9 of his last 11. He's going against a team who is now ranked past the Rockies as the worst strikeout team in all of baseball. The Angels are ranked 30th, striking out 26.1% of the time. This team strikes out 1 out of every 4 at bats. And I just don't see a world in which Mize does not get to 4 Ks. He might go 6-7, but I was playing it safe and went 4. I had it at 356, then I had a 20% boost, so I got it to 427 on DraftKings.
There it is. I'm literally betting it as we speak.
Yeah, you know what? Gotcha.
Shout out to the Rockies, no longer last in strikeouts.
Hey,
shout out to the Rockies.
Shout out Rockies.
Wait, can you leave that up there for a second?
Yeah, I'm leaving it. Well, I mean, we still got one more I got to put in here, which is Tommy stats. He's got Glass now, Wu, and 5 at 4+. Cease and Wheeler at 6+, and you get at +136. He talked about it earlier. You want to hear everything, go ahead and do that. Ooh, I've got it better now. Can I get that boost that you had?
Do I throw Gore into this at 6+ just to be on one side?
Oh, God.
Oh, no. And, I'm going to bet it regularly, and then I'm going to do that. Cease at 6.
Oh, jeez. You're gonna take it one time with the Gore under and one time with the Gore over?
Yeah.
Yo, that would be pretty lit. That'd be pretty lit, actually.
I'm
you
laughing
already,
so hard.
you already know. You already know what's going on
I,
here.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah. Woo! Somebody's making some money one way or another. Let's go. I just want to be. I just want to be a part of this. I just want to feel.
Want to have quote unquote skin in the game?
This man's
Yeah.
literally fence sitting, betting both sides.
Yeah. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah, calm down, Humpty Dumpty. Don't have a great fall there, buddy.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I'm just gonna lose all of them. I'm just literally just gonna lose every
For
single one.
for Tommy's sake, I hope Glasnow gets to 4 and then gets yanked out of the game.
Yeah, there you go. I love
Well,
it.
poolside Duke of Slips, Pat.
Yes,
I've got you with a little bit different of a tabletop today. You'll see
Yeah.
what I did. See
Well-
what I did in a second.
Sure.
There's your first
Oh.
half.
Whoa. Oh, so I should probably talk about it. Yeah, the hit parlay, I talked about that already. I really like that bet. I forgot to put the odds for the Dolphins Bears. Look, it's minus 118. I'm just gonna ride the overs in preseason just because I will probably have that game on, whether it's on the computer or on my TV, just like in the background. I'll just root for points. I was looking for. I was trying to find, and maybe you guys could potentially help me. Not right now, but I was trying to find a website that could tell me the NFL total trends for preseason. I'm sure it's out there, and I'm just not searching correctly. But I'm just going to root for points in the preseason because my theory is yes, especially preseason week 1, you're not getting the starters for barely at all, but the players that are playing are not very good, and that includes the defenses. So that's just my theory there. By the way, did you guys see the 70-yard field goal?
I
Yes.
did.
That was nuts. That was insane. And then I saw Butker hit like it was practice 77-yarder. Like what is going on? They got. I'm sure they tested that Jaguars kid. But yeah, that's what I got there. That'll be fun just to have on in the background. So yeah, it's a couple straight bets here just to get on the board. I love the Wheeler stat that Rob gave, so give me that all day. I went with Mize, who, let me get my little piece of paper out here. I think Rob mentioned a lot of it already, but the 12% K rate against who are they playing again? I just had it up. Come
The
on.
Angels. The Angels.
Oh yeah. Thank you. I mean, and you said it all. Literally the worst strikeout team in baseball, and it's close, but I mean they're just bad. And it's 50 plate appearances for Mize, and then that new stat. And again, I'm trying to get into this. I just want people to know I'm not sitting here talking like I completely understand these stats, but what is it? The WOBA, is that what you called it?
Yeah.
Yes,
CJ?
it's Woba.
Ex-WOBA, 290. And after being taught very briefly by CJ about this stat, that seems like it's a good number to be at for Mr. Mize. So I did go 5, but it's, as you can see, it's the minus 110. And then I got Max Fried at 6, and he is very good against the. Let me pull it up. I should have had this a little bit more already. Against the Astros, 74 plate appearances, 14.9 K rate, and his WOBA is 285. And he's not giving up. He's not giving up hard contact to the current Astros roster. So I like that, and I like Max Fried. I think I have his last 10 starts up. Last 10 starts, 4.9, 7.7, 2.5, 2.39. I might be missing one, but that's, he's right around this 6. I'm sure the average, if somebody wants to do it, in his last 10, 55. So he's 5.5 averaging in his last 10 starts. So give me Max Fried to give this Yankee team, who is in desperate need of a stopper of some kind, to be that guy today. All right, a couple PDs. Woo. I'm very glad of the stats that I heard about that. So give me that. And when he pitches well, the Mariners tend to win. So I am on the Gore train already, as you can see. I've got him at the +5+. So I don't know where that leaves me between the two of you. Somewhere in the middle,
Sitting
I
on the
guess.
fence.
Yeah, sitting on the fence. Yeah, I am Humpty Dumpty today. Love it. I am Humpty Dumpty. I mean, my knee literally just got put back together, so call me Humpty Dumpty. Uh, and then Verlander. This one I'm not too confident about. Um, let's see, dating back to, or this is just his last 10 starts. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. Okay. He's averaging right around 4. In his last 3, 4.73. Before that, he had another 7 strikeout performance. It's obviously not the Verlander that we know and love, but I wanted to have this PD, and I like Gore a lot. I mean, you guys brought up a lot of his stats. I could bring up Verlander's really quick against said Nationals. 43 plate appearances. He's got a 20.9 K percentage. That WOBA is pretty big though, so and the average is actually pretty high as well. So we will have to keep an eye on that. And again, he's not the Justin Verlander of old, but that's
Well,
what
but
I got.
his actual WOBA 418 means
That's not
he's
good at all.
unlucky. So he's like the opposite of Gore because his
Okay.
expected weighted on base average is 347, which is literally middle of the road, pretty much.
Okay.
At 350 is like the average WOBA. Anything over 375 is kind of towards the batter, the worst part of xWOBA. Anything or just WOBA in general. Anything over 375, anything under 325 means you're really solid, like you're on the more solid end. But obviously, the further that deviation, but usually it's a 0.5 deviation from the center in WOBA. Just how you do the statistics of it, if you really want to look into it.
So if it's that big of a difference,
Yeah,
then
so that's the center, that's the median, it's the one standard deviation from the mean on WOBA for the average pitcher is 0.5. So you have 0.25 up and 0.25 down. So 0.025 up and 0.025 down. So you've got the 380, like 375 and greater. You're like, that pitcher is not as good versus this squad. Something's there. And then if you have lesser, so like underneath 0.325, that's where you're like, oh, okay, that pitcher is doing better versus that roster. So that's where you're looking at. Anything in between like the 325 to 375, you're like, okay, that pitcher is just decent against that squad. Is really what you're looking at.
Yeah. Cool. I'm trying to learn. I'm just trying to learn.
Welcome to the stat class, courtesy of PD King.
That would be a fun show for you to do. Anyway, actually, Rob, you too. You guys could do a stat show because you guys come with the fire every single time. All right, and then I've got a trio of Cardinals Cubs bets. Sunday Night Baseball. Very looking forward to it. I've got the aforementioned Sonny Gray, who is actually averaging 6 in his last 10 starts, 60 strikeouts. He has, to Rob's point, gotten pretty shellacked in his last 10 starts. He's had a couple of gems intertwined, but I mean, his last start he got absolutely rocked by the Brewers, which everybody at this point is getting rocked by the Brewers. But so like I said, averaging 6 in his last 10. I want to bring up the fun stats that you guys have showed me. Let's see, go down here because I think he's actually done pretty. He's faced this Cubs current roster 114 times with a 23.7 strikeout percentage, which I feel like is pretty dang solid. So give me that, and then I dropped it down for both Gray and Imanaga for 5Ks. Similar to Justin Verlander, I'm a little worried about Imanaga. He's not really the strikeout guy. He's only got 43 in his last 10. I am worried about him as just facing the Cardinals. So those 2 Cardinals money lines that I added on, that's just, and Yachty's not in the dugout, which I don't know why he didn't just do the whole series. That's kind of perplexing to me. But have you guys seen the umpire kid that's been at both games so far?
Yeah, that kid's hilarious.
Yeah, people are like hating on him. I'm like, dude, this kid is like just having fun as being an umpire. I don't know, but so the 3 bets I'm most worried about is the Cardinals money line in general, and then Verlander. And I guess I would throw in Imanaga. Everything else I'm feeling pretty confident about today. So that is what I've got, gentlemen. I hope I can start to win some of these, so I don't I mean, yeah. So this doesn't keep happening.
So Pat, I will tell you, I can't find anything that breaks down the NFL preseason trends, but I can tell you, of the last 8 games that were played, the over hit 7 of the 8 games.
Oh, cool. So there you go.
The only one that didn't hit was Minnesota versus Houston.
It is just my theory of the bad players are playing.
I will say the more into preseason we get, the more starters play, so the less that may happen. But
Yes, correct. I think
in the beginning,
it'll
and
inverse.
the more the odds makers will just bump up that average over.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
because
that also happens.
I haven't really seen an over like 37 or 38 most of the preseason, and there's a lot of teams that are hitting that by themselves in preseason right now.
Yeah.
So
no, it's not a very like statistically. Well, I guess you kind of helped me there, but it's not as statistically backed as it could be. But it's just a working theory that I have right now. And by the way, I was just looking for my last call, and the fact that I have like 12 tennis bets is insane. I had to scroll through like 12 random tennis bets that I honestly forgot that I made.
I need to check my Facebook message. Apparently, I have to look at that. Chris apparently sent me something via Facebook.
Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
Slightly worried.
I did just win a table tennis. We were doing. Oh boy!
It's so true though. Hey Pat, what I need you to do is just go bye one time for me.
Oh God, who do I look like?
I don't even know what he said, but I know what he said. Now that he said that.
Bye.
Bye. I don't want to be a fool for you. Just another player in your game or two.
You're welcome, Chris.
Speaking of which, Pat, Chris has been petitioning to get us to add him to our group chat because he wants to be a part of all that.
I love it. Yeah, throw him in there. Who did he say I look like? Just a member of
NSYNC?
No. He said he looks like you're a part of a boy band right now. So I just hit you with the.
That is kind of the vibe I do kind of go.
Yeah,
no. Do you want to know the vibe I'm?
White
you want to know
shirt,
the vibe
white
I'm
hat.
getting right now? This is the vibe I'm getting right now.
Joey Fatone.
It's a much skinnier version.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, good. I'll take that. I'll take it.
It's still boy band.
It is.
Yeah. I'll take their money.
Man.
Actually,
all right, any last calls out there? I have a bunch of women's tennis bets.
Yeah, well,
I need that. Call.
I'll just rattle mine off real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Fire them off.
Because we were doing women's tennis.
Shout out Cam.
Because we were doing like tennis bets, I took a page out of Kel's book and I just did a random table tennis 3-leg parlay and for 632. We're already up on the day, boys. So let's go.
You say table tennis?
Wait, was this the tennis bets? No, this was the table tennis bets. Yeah, table tennis.
This man just said table tennis.
Yeah, that's straight out of Kel's book.
I mean,
but
it's true.
I did have to scroll. Like I said, I had to scroll through like a million women's tennis bets to get to my last call.
100% insane.
It's why I mean, hey, if it works, it works. I don't know.
That's even more DJing than me betting pitches last night.
Well, I mean, that's fun though. That's definitely fun.
That was fun.
You can watch the table tennis matches on DraftKings though. So sometimes
you can. It's insane. Absolutely insane.
The craziest bet I made last night on pitches. I made the bet, and before I finished hitting the button, it had already paid it out because it had happened, and I hadn't seen it yet.
The 3-0 strike is something I'm gonna have to keep an eye on. And
you got to be quick though because it tries to go one pitch ahead. Like it tries to go like a pitch ahead, so you got to be really fast with it.
You got to like almost predict.
You got to be ready. You got to be ready for it. Well, it's because we're not watching it in real time. It's so people can't bet it live in the game after it's already hit.
The delay.
That's absolutely insane. Yeah.
My last call is just very easy. I mentioned it with the Yankees. Both Yankees and Mets need a little bit of a break, or need breaks to start going their way. Soto's hit a home run in each of his last 3 games, and Judge is Judge. So I just parlayed them together with the Big Papi boost to get it to 1652. So shout out Big Papi.
So I've already lost one of my tennis bets, which is very unfortunate. Yastrzemska did not win in straight sets. This is brutal to me.
Oh no!
This is absolutely brutal.
Oh no!
Shout out not to Cam. No, I'm kidding. Shout out Cam. He gave me a new strategy in betting women's tennis, which is absolutely insane, by the way. And it's to take the favorite and bet them to win straight sets. This is unbelievable. The first one did not hit. She won the first set, did not win the second set. Like like she fell off a cliff. What the heck? Yes, Yastrzemska. What the heck are you? Gonna lose the second set and then win the third set by a mile? It's absolute savage. Apparently she wanted to play extra tennis today. Stupid. Just winning straight sets. Just winning straight sets.
So I got a home run parlay for the Poppy, and it's we're going chalk here. We're going Kyle Schwarber, Aaron Judge, both to hit a home run.
Nice.
With the Poppy boost, it's plus 1278.
Oh, that.
And I had already bet this, but then I went in during the Dinger thing. I said, let me ask ChatGPT. Well, number 1 and number 2 on ChatGPT's list, Kyle Schwarber and Aaron Judge. So it seemed like symmetry to me.
What do you ask it when you do that?
Who is most likely to hit a home? Who should I bet to hit a home run today? And it spits out like 7 guys, and it ranks them in order.
That's awesome.
It's very funny you said that because I also bet Kyle.
Let's go. See, there you go. And look,
I mean,
Pat, you don't know this, but the other day at the last Monday at the bowling alley,
Yep.
I sat in the parking lot and I told CJ, I really want to bet Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber to hit home runs today. He's like, I don't know. They're facing a lefty, whatever. So then I was like, you're right. So we didn't bet it. First inning, both of them went back to back.
No. Oh no!
And then Schwarber ended up hitting a second one.
Yeah, it was kind of yeah. Harper hit one in the first inning, then Schwarber hit one in the third inning, and it was against the Orioles. And we're just like, "Are you kidding me?" And then later, Kyle Schwarber hit the grand slam, and the homer that made it in the third inning by Kyle Schwarber went off the fascia between the second and third deck. Like it wasn't.
No,
there
doubt.
was not a doubt
I remember that.
He hit it. It was gross.
I remember that. That was the one that was like.
Gross.
Was that the one he was like staring at? Almost.
Yeah,
like
he watched it and he was like, "How far did I just hit this?"
Yeah. Yep.
So the last time I had a feeling, I didn't bet it, and it cost me. So today I had this feeling, so I'm betting it.
Had to.
Here we go. There it is.
Okay.
Hopefully we get back on the trend. All of us on the left side is also very, very crazy outside of one. Pat, I want so much for you to be on the left side with us so we don't have so captain under units will actually be nothing. Nothing will be captain under unit. Maybe a segment.
I need you tomorrow to create whatever your minus after today. I need you to create a parlay and put it on your page to get you to the left side in one bet.
You guys have a deal, and just for the record, I too do not want to be captain under units.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair.
It is a moniker that we are not looking for by any stretch of the imagination. But this has been just the Bet Slips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help your Bet Slips. We'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. for our daily live, and have a good one. Responsibly chase that bag and allow us, ladies and gentlemen, to play you out.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins every podcast episode. We bring the heat, strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.